Disney's new live-action Moana has landed in the box office backwater, a surprising whiff of doom for a franchise that has made waves for years. This summer's title opened to roughly $43 million in the United States from Thursday through Sunday, about 30% shy refriecos of the $60 million Disney had hoped for. Over in overseas markets, the film pulled in $52 million, bringing the worldwide debut to around $95 million. Those numbers translate into downlight wins when you weigh the film's $250 million production budget and a further $100 million shelved for marketing. Even with such a damn high outlay, Jensen, theaters and studios split the ticket revenue around 50-50, meaning the share that lands back on Disney's balance sheet is only half of the opening haul. But numbers alone don't paint the full picture. Disney came out with a double whammy of optimism and deflection, calling the weekend's total a good start ahead of a full month of summer vacation play with families, and noting that audiences have been far kinder than critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, the audience score was a solid 90% positive, and CinemaScore exit polls gave the film an A- grade, stats that underline a popular approval that slants past the negative reviews critics have stacked up against the new film. The crux of the matter, however, lies in Disney's own mansion of franchise management. A virtuoso of scarcity, Disney has traditionally kept its most beloved animated gems in a vault, pulling them out sparingly to create exclusivity and, in turn, audience longing. In the 1990s, they set the clock for Disney Vault releases, letting classics sit for years before they resurfaced on home video. It was a proven formula: the longer a beloved film sits away from home screens, the hotter the eventual re-release. This strategy translated into a long wait before the live-action remake of an animated staple could arrive. The industry average for such remakes is a staggering 27 years, according to David A. Gross, a film consultant who tracks box office data. Gross even labels the weekend results for Moana as weak, noting that Disney's live-action remakes typically open to an average of $92 million domestically. Yet Disney has recently started to flip the script dramatically. Facing the twin imperatives of feeding the streaming service Disney Plus and pulling the handle on franchises like Marvel and Star Wars, the company has decided to flood the market. That flood brought a third, standalone Ant-Man movie to theaters, which disappointingly Elliot under the bus. In Star Wars, a similar rush of content has dilapidated fan excitement. The rush to keep the catalog busy left no time to nurture audience longing before the new Moana arrived, and viewers seemed to have only a prickle of curiosity, if any, when the film hit the screen. The lesson is clear: Disney's own entanglement in its vast franchise palace and the decision to push the scarcity rule may have capped the momentum for a movie that, by all other metrics, had a built-in audience. The high domestic and worldwide intakes relative to the initial expectations show that the franchise's heritage still whispers. But sowing a record of production costs and marketing spend, the bottom line for Disney looks less luminescent. All in all, the new Moana has slipped under its own lofty blue-sky expectations, a little doom at the start of the summer slate. Just as the old vault reminds us that a sticky hand does not hold forever, Disney's own hands may just need to loosen to let its greatest works breathe again. That's my wrap on Moana and Disney's shaky brushstroke in the summer. Until next time, keep the screens lit and the stories alive.